Good morning, everybody. Oh, well, it's not morning anymore, is it? It's afternoon now. Well, good afternoon. I know I've been AWOL again for about a week or two. I apologize. I don't make excuses. I'm just, I got a lot going on right now, but I'm trying to put out a good product and hopefully keep you guys informed and make you think. If anybody's been watching anything on the news lately, you've heard about Michael Cohen going to Congress and singing like a bird. Some were closed and some were open. I did not have time to sit and watch on Wednesday because I had a book signing, so I was busy and the internet was sketchy at best, so I really couldn't watch it live, but I did because I'm a huge MSNBC fan. I got a chance to look at it, complete with commentary from their uh, reporters, commentators, experts, whatever you want to call it, talking heads. But I hate to break it to you guys, but I know a big part of what he said was that Donald Trump was a racist. You do realize that Donald Trump was not the first racist to ever be president. Several of our presidents owned slaves, so you know. But he said a mouthful. So basically, our country is being run by a crime syndicate. It boggles the mind. I don't, this is going to be a short one because I've got some errands to run, but I don't think I'm even surprised or disturbed by the fact that the orange bloviating blob is a racist. I knew that, and there's a lot of racists in America. America was founded on racism and terrorism and genocide, so hey. The part I think I find most disturbing is the fact that the Republicans know this and they didn't spend any time questioning uh, Cohen. They just spent their time trying to defend that crook that we now. I don't call the damn crook president. He isn't legitimately elected. That was a fix. Hillary Clinton got 3 million more votes, and they need to do away with the electoral college that was set up during slavery because the southern states were bitching and whining about not having enough people because the slaves couldn't be counted. Anyway, it was that in itself is racist setup, and that's the only way that and him having help from Russia is the only way the idiot was able to win because he lost. He got 3 million less votes than Hillary Clinton. Hillary should be the president now, but I don't need to run my blood pressure up. I'm not even going down that road. I think I'm most disturbed by our country being run by a crime syndicate, and the Republicans, I don't think, are going to do anything about it because their base, the people who elected or helped to elect Donald Trump, he's got something like a 90% approval rating among the idiots who call themselves Trump supporters. I've got some friends and associates, I guess, who I assume are Donald Trump supporters. We don't talk about politics. We don't, that we don't agree. We're never going to agree, so we don't even talk about politics. I don't understand it. I mean, the whole economy's doing better or whatever is an illusion. It's not going to last. There is a huge recession coming. We're on a bubble right now. We're on another bubble like we were before the one in 2008. Uh, Trump is not the cause of this recovery. This is residuals from Obama. So Miss me with the bullshit. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep my language clean or cleaner. But, it's not Trump. He's not the one who's responsible for this. He's an idiot. He flew how many thousands of miles to Vietnam, to Hanoi, for Kim Jong-un to make a jackass of him again? Really? This is your president who's such a great negotiator? Again, miss me with the bullshit. Anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on that. It's disturbing, and sometimes I just have to turn off the news. I mean, I was watching Animal House the other night because I had a really great day last Saturday. I went to the coast, get some seafood. I really couldn't afford to make the trip thanks to the charity of some kind friends. I appreciate it, and I won't name the person, but just know that I owe them a drink tonight because I'm going out. I'm not going to sit in front of my TV watching all the commentators talk about Trump and his associates and all their shenanigans. But just know that our country is being run by a crime syndicate family. They might as well be the mob, and I'm not entirely sure they don't have some ties to the Russian mob. That's why they're so afraid to say anything. But anyway, moving on, and the Republicans aren't going to do anything about it because they're afraid of their base. And next, I don't know if the Democrats are going to be able to take the presidency back. I hope they can at least, if they can't get the presidency and the Senate, I hope they're at least able to get the Senate. But I don't think he's going to last another term. I'm not even sure he's going to last another 2 years. I don't know. There's very little taste or appetite among the Republicans for impeaching him. So I know if the Democrats have the evidence, I mean, clearly there's a mountain of evidence that this man is a criminal. But, if Obama had done half the shit that Trump has done, he would have been out of there. Like, I'm not even going to say that. It's very vulgar. I won't say that. But anyway, he would have been out of there. So, that being said, moving on. I'm sorry, I have to answer this text. So let's switch gears. Not so much entertainment, but I saw a post on my social media on Facebook, as a matter of fact. If you're not familiar with the term polyamory, it's being involved with more than one person, deeply involved, not having an affair. Everybody knows about everybody, and sometimes they all live together. I don't know if I could be a part of that. On the face of it, I don't know. I mean, I've sort of been in full disclosure, kind of. I don't know, I'm not going down that road, but is it possible to deeply love more than one person? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I have my own doubts about whether I've ever actually been deeply in love. I know I've been married twice, and I guess I thought I was in love. I don't know. I mean, while things were going well, it was a hell of a lot of fun. It's nice having someone to come home to. It's nice having someone that gives a crap whether you're dead or alive. That's a good thing. But do you think you could handle it if the person you were in love with was in love with someone else. And I hear a lot about men being able to have, so that's more like polygamy than polyamory. Polyamory is everybody gets to have someone else, and the person that the people or the persons that you're in love with are actually allowed to have someone else. So we're talking about um, you being in love with somebody and them having someone else, and possibly the someone else having someone else. I don't know if I can handle all that. I have enough problems with focus as it is. Uh, it sounds great on the surface, but I don't know. Dealing with one man is enough. I'm not sure I want to deal with two or three. Like variety, and I don't know. And I've had this discussion before, I think even on my blog. I had a heart to heart with a couple of my really good male friends. Nothing but friends. Trust me, there was nothing going on. But can you ever really have everything with one person? You might have great conversation, you might get along great, you might have a hell of a lot of fun together, but is the sex on point? If you can find someone that you're totally sexually compatible with, you have great conversation, you're intellectually equal, I mean, is that a unicorn? Does this person exist? Can you have everything in one package? I don't know. I mean, at one time, it seemed, like I said, I've been married twice. It seemed at the time like both of my, only two, only been married twice. Both of my husbands were totally compatible in all areas. We had stuff in common. We did things, but somewhere we went off the rails. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Trying to do multitasking. Like I said, I have trouble trying to focus. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I mean, do you think you could be involved in a polygamist or polyamorous relationship? Could you be a sister wife? Could you be a brother husband? See, that's the part that seems to be the sticking point. It's cool for the guy to have more than one woman, but no man who's totally straight, I don't think, is going to have another man in his house or in his circle or in his atmosphere that's actually involved with his wife, girlfriend. So I don't know. I think that's where the sticking point would be. Not so much with the guy having more than one woman, because I guess if they're both being taken care of, the woman may not mind. Personally, I don't. I had problems living with another female in college. I had to get my own apartment because that's just the way it was. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I want to get it out there. Feedback is always welcome because this is going to be on this platform as well as on YouTube. So, feel free to comment. And I think I'm just going to wrap it up for today. I love feedback. I'm going to post it on Facebook and Twitter. I'd love to hear your opinion, what you think. And I am out. You all have an awesome day and a great weekend.